prominence all over the world. And amidst this, a government-backed expert panel has now suggested that adults in the United States under the age of 65 should be screened for anxiety. And this comes after experts all over the world have now warned about the ill effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on mental health. Nearly about 40 million adults in America are affected by anxiety disorder, panic disorder and social anxiety every single year. The U.S. Preventive Services Task Force also has said that adults should be checked for depression, and the panel has said that suicide is said to be one of the leading causes of death among adults in America. However, they've also said that they do not have enough evidence to suggest that screening people without any symptoms would prevent suicides. Now, the expert panel had issued similar guidelines for adolescents and children in April. At the time, they had recommended screening for those who were aged between 8 and 18. The task force comprises of 16 independent volunteers. They provide guidance on preventive care measures, and the new guidance is aimed at young and middle-aged adults, and this includes those who are pregnant and postpartum. The guidance also includes mental health screening as part of visits to primary care physicians, and it's also cited studies which showed that screening improved treatment of anxiety. The latest recommendations are only for those who do not have a diagnosed mental disorder. The number of people suffering from mental illness saw a significant rise during the course of the COVID-19 pandemic. Many experts have backed the recommendation for anxiety screening. However, some have warned that screening alone will not be sufficient to address this issue. WION is now available.
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Shem, Yahweh Shai, by Shem Dash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, the very millstone, rule, love, and grace, and to the young brothers of the truth. And peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. But this a quick little lesson. I seen this video. You want WION, however you say it. Maybe having some good video of what's going on, but the point being of this video is say suicide among the leading causes of death in the United States. 40 million adults affected by anxiety every year. So these people losing, man, and they blaming it on the pandemic. All these different things they blaming it on it, but that go to show you that if lockdown or something come again, these people gonna lose their goddamn mind. And this lockdown ain't gonna be like the one that just, the last one. It's gonna be way worse and way more draconian, you know. And people gonna imagine what that's gonna do to people. They go to show you that people on edge. Let's look up the word anxiety. It say anxiety, a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. And people looking at the state of the world, and it's causing them to be causing them to have anxiety. Dealing with the president, hyperinflation, inflation, which is going to lead to hyperinflation, what they call it, the wars, nuclear war and all this stuff going on in the earth is causing people to grow to develop anxiety. It's another one to say desire to do something typically accomplished by unease. A nervous disorder characterized by a state of excessive uneasiness and apprehension, typically with the compulsive behavior of panic attacks. And when Esau get through with you people, it's gonna be That's what Esau trying to do. When he get through doing what he doing, people gonna be ready. The people ready to lose it now, but they gonna lose their fucking mind, man. They gonna go. People gonna go crazy. And Esau, this all this is what they call a social experiment. You know, he's doing experiment on the masses of people. He did with the pandemic and all these things to see how what effect it'll have on the people by locking them down 6 foot, stay back 6 foot, put the mask on, you know, all these different things causing that anxiety, you know, people killing themselves at a higher rate, you know, and the elder brother Kazak from GMS Mississippi, he was bringing it out on how a coworker, a coworker, one of his coworkers' friend recently killed themselves. Not his coworker, but his coworker friend, or whoever she was to his coworker. You know, and suicide is real. People knocking themselves off, man, because they can't deal with basically they can't deal with life. Let's see if it's some precept for anxiety. Because the scriptures filled with mournings, lamentation, and woe. Ain't no peace to the wicked. If you unease, you're not at peace. But at the end of the day, one of the precepts, Salaki, I'm driving, but one of the precepts, there's no peace at the Lord unto the wicked. So you people gonna stay not at ease, man, for your wickedness, man. You know, let me find this precept real quick, and I'm gonna close it out. I ain't gonna make it too long. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, and verse 10, and it reads, and he spread it before me. I read verse 9. Verse 9, I read verse 8. It say, But thou, O son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like this rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee. And you know, ultimately, this scripture talk about, you know, that rebellious house is Israel. You know, it say in verse 9, and when I look, behold. Salaki about that. This is Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 9. It reads, And when I look, behold, and book. What you see? You looking for? Shit. See, ain't no damn car coming in that big ass car. Salaki. It reads, and when I look, behold, and lo, Salaki, behold, and hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And when he spread it before me, it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mournings and woe. You know, and that's what's written within the scriptures: lamentations, mourning, and woe. And that's what's written within the scriptures: lamentations, mournings, and woe. And there's no peace unto the wicked. Let's go back to anxiety. Let's see what similar words pop up. So like, well, we ain't got to go through all of them, but worry, concern, unease, fear, disquiet. If I ain't mistaken, I think that. Hold up, I'm trying to catch this light. It's like it. And I ain't gonna go through all of them. It's a lot of them. Stress, nervousness, the shakes, and you get it, you know. Anxiety, you catching hell. You going through it. You don't know what to do down there. But the opposite words is the point, and it's calmness or serenity. Serenity, calmness or serenity. You know, peace. But there's no peace unto the wicked, and the Lord is his eyes are upon this sinful kingdom. You know, this place is growing in wickedness. This place is more and more wicked, get more and more wicked by the day. and they think the Lord ain't gonna visit it. You know, they think this gonna continue on forever. You know, they think it's nothing greater than a miracle and nothing wrong with the ways of this place. But that's why everybody having anxiety, you know, anguish, catching pure hell. That's a new term that Esau came up with, that people get anguish. A new psychological problem. He's anguishing. So like, let's go to Proverbs 29. You know, because the scriptures don't hold firm, ain't gonna stand the test of time like it's doing now. You know, can't nobody argue with what the scriptures say ain't happening in the earth today. Yes, it is, man. So like, let's go to Proverbs 29. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, and verse 2. It say, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. You know. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Having anxiety, you know, ready to kill themselves because, you know, it ain't looking too good. People getting fired, you know, losing everything, losing the percentages of their retirement and shit. You know, people losing a lot. Like one of those elite got a quote: when people have nothing else to lose, they lose it, man. I don't know if it's elite, but truth or elite, somebody. That's a quote. When people have nothing else to lose, they lose it. That's why people get to the point where they'll kill themselves, man. You know, some people will kill themselves and they got stuff still, and just looking after the things that are coming. You know, when shit start going downhill, they ain't strong enough to shake back from the shit, and they'll kill themselves or something. They get fired off a job, you know, that they love so dear, and kill their damn self. That's why some people kill themselves. But when these people lose everything, they houses, they cars, Esau come, you know, with some wickedness, you know, and all hell just break loose. What they call it, SHFT or whatever, SHTF. You know, when the shit hit the fan, so to speak, people gonna really have anxiety. People gonna really be ready to spaz out, and not only kill themselves, they gonna be ready to kill others. You know, because of the the state of mind that they're in. Like, I ain't got nothing else to live for. I might as well, I ain't gonna kill myself, but shit, I'm finna make somebody kill me type shit. That's the mindset people gonna be in. I ain't gonna kill myself, but I'm finna make somebody kill me. You know? And what they gonna be doing to make somebody kill, they gonna lose their damn mind. They gonna be running around, you know, being demons, man. But that's pretty much the point. 40 million Americans experiencing anxiety, and suicide is among the top leading causes of death. And at the end of the day, the issues of death come from the Lord. The Lord put that evil spirit upon the individual to cause them to kill themselves. Left hand spirits upon the person to cause them to kill themselves. You know, hey, the Lord is terrible and very great, man. You know, so fear the Lord. But that's pretty much the point. Lord, when this was edifying, I want to end to giving all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakakatash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, rule, web, and the great example to his younger brothers in the truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Kwame Shalom, Abba, Shalom.